Hello, good evening, Oibsha, Debatri, Oibsha, Nini, and Raktim. Can people hear me? So today we
Good
are going to
evening.
start with a new chapter. Last day, did I complete continuity? Tell me. Did I say that your continuity is complete? Okay. So that means today we are supposed to start with a new chapter. Okay, everyone. After this chapter, there will be another test. Okay, so keep practicing, keep preparing yourself. Another test is on your way after completing differentiability. Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Differentiability. Okay, let us start. Okay, let us start, everyone. So, what is the meaning of differentiability? I think I've already discussed what is the meaning of dy by dx. Okay, like everyone, if I want to find out the average rate of change of a function, okay, differentiability, or you can say derivability. Okay, both have the same meaning. Okay, so those who have been doing the classes since the beginning, okay, what is the average rate of change? Like, let us say that this is the curve, okay, and I want to find out the average rate of change of curve between 2 points. Like if I want to find out the average speed, okay, let us say that this is how displacement is varying with time for a particle. Okay,
So,
yes, tell me, Ondini.
so your screen is appearing totally blank.
Blank.
And
Is it
yeah,
blank for everyone? Tell me.
so
No,
now
No,
it's
sir.
visible.
Okay, okay, maybe due to internet
Yes.
connection. Okay, good evening, Swamiji. Can you hear me?
good evening, sir.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that if I want to find out the average rate of change of any function, okay, like for example, this is displacement time graph, okay. I want to find out the average rate of change, or you can say average speed of the particle. Okay, so how do we find out? Can you people tell me? Anyone remembers? How do we find out? I want to find out the average speed between these 2 points. Then you people have done this a lot. It's not the first time you people are doing.
Sir, we have to subtract the final point by the initial point and then divide it by x-axis.
If this is B, okay, the corresponding values are f of A and f of B, right?
Then sir, f of b minus f of a by a minus b.
By B minus A. Acha, okay, I understood. You took the opposite, f of A, f of B. Okay, slope will be equal to, I mean, average rate of change of the function will be equal to average rate of change of f of x will be equal to f of B minus f of A upon B minus A. Right, you people remember? We have done this before. Okay, next. So now I need to find out the instantaneous rate of change. Instantaneous means, let us say that I want to find out the change in speed for a very small interval, okay? Or you can see the smallest possible interval, okay? Means as B approaches to A, everyone pay attention. As B approaches to A, okay, let us say B is over here, okay? And A is over here, okay? So if I want to find out the smallest possible, I mean, the rate of change for the smallest possible interval. Okay, then everyone, this second, previously it was a second, right? Tell me everyone. Previously it was the slope of the second. The second will tend to become the tangent, right? Onani, Oipsha, Raktik. Do people remember? Shomita, are you getting?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Shomita, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
This purple line, I mean, if I want to find out the rate of change between this interval, means smallest possible interval, okay, as A tends to B, okay, or B tends to A, then Shomita, this will be the slope of the tangent, right? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
You must have done it in physics also. Okay. So what is the instantaneous change of f of, I mean, instantaneous rate of change? Okay. Instantaneous rate of change, instantaneous rate of change. Okay. The instantaneous rate of change of f of x, the instantaneous rate of change of f of x with respect to x, with respect to x at a point at a is the derivative, right, everyone? Is the derivative, that is the average rate of change, that is the average rate of change when b and a, when b and a, when b and a are very close to each other, are, are very close to each other, means closest possible, close to each other. Okay. And how can we bring them close? Can anyone tell me how to bring the difference between A and B close, very close to each other? Tell me. By using which concept?
Using limits.
Using limits. We can bring them close. We can bring them close using limits. By using limits. Okay. We can bring them close by using limits. So in f of b minus f of a, so in f of b minus f of a upon b minus a, if b tends to a, if b tends to a, then average rate of change, then rate of change becomes, average rate of change becomes instantaneous rate of change, instantaneous rate of change at point A. Okay. Therefore, f dash a will be equal to, what will be f dash a? F dash a will be equal to limit b tends to a. Okay, means the difference between b and a will be very close, very small. Okay, means smallest possible difference you can think of. Okay, b tends to a, f of b minus f of a upon b minus a. Provided that, provided that the limit exists, provided that the limit exists at x equal to, tell me. Do everyone understand the meaning of instantaneous rate of change? Tell me. Everyone understood? Devang, Kondini, Vaibsha,
Yes, sir.
everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Shomita, Raktim,
Yes.
did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. So this is what f dash a is. Okay. Now if you taking h is equal to b minus a, the difference between b and a as h, then how will it be transformed, everyone? The whole thing will be transformed to f dash a is equal to limit h tend to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a upon h. Okay, everyone. I hope you people remember that this is derivative by first principle. Right, you must have done it in school as well, right? This is nothing but derivative by first principle. Anyone having any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, very important. Okay, a lot of questions have been asked in JEE using this. Next, twofold meanings of derivative. Twofold meanings of derivative. Okay, number one, geometrical meaning. Geometrically, what does it represents? Tell me. Geometrical meaning. Geometrically, it represents the slope of the tangent, right? Slope of the tangent drawn to the curve at x equal to, drawn to the curve at x equal to a. Okay, if it exists, if it exists. Next, physically, what does it means? What does physically, what does it mean physically? Physical meaning of derivative, that is instantaneous rate of change of function. Instantaneous rate of change of function. Instantaneous rate of change of function. Instantaneous rate of change of function means you can say instantaneous rate of change of speed. Okay, or instantaneous change of rate of instantaneous velocity or instantaneous speed. Okay, instantaneous acceleration. Okay, this is the physical meaning of derivative. Note tangent. So over here, everyone, you can understand that tangent at a point is the limiting case of secant. Is the limiting case of secant through a. Okay, tangent at a point is the limiting case of secant through a. That is, if this is the curve, okay, and this is the tangent. Okay, everyone, tangent between A and B. Okay. Now, as B moves closer to A, okay, wait a minute. As B moves closer to A, okay, means try to understand, everyone. Okay, as I reduce the difference, currently, everyone tell me, currently this orange line is a secant to the curve. Okay, now as B approaches towards A, okay, means let us say that the difference is small. Now see, if this is the difference, if this is the difference, tell me, is this a secant or a tangent? Tell me. If this is the new difference, This is a secant or a tangent? Tell me. Hello.
Second.
Secant, right? Again, you people are not responding. Again, let us reduce the difference. Again, if this is the difference, tell me. This is a secant or a tangent? Tell me. Shaumita, tell me. This is a secant or a tangent?
Second.
It is still a secant, right? So are you people able to see that at first in this difference, okay, in this difference, the secant was clearly visible, right? It was clearly visible that it is a secant. Okay, as the difference reduces, okay, the secant is tending to become a tangent, right? Oipsha, are you able to visualize this? The secant is trying,
Yes, sir.
it's closely becoming a tangent. I mean, tending to become a tangent. So now the if the difference is very, very, very small, if the difference is very small, means like this. If this is the difference, okay, can you people visualize that it will become a tangent? Tell me. Okay, this line actually becomes a tangent. So that is why we say that tangent is the limiting case of a secant. Okay, anyone having any doubt, you can ask me now. Tell me, Raktim, Devang, are you getting? Or Ipsha,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Nandini, Shwamita,
Yes.
anyone having any doubt? Tell me.
Yes.
Okay. So everyone over here, slope we can find out in two different ways. Okay. First of all, you try to understand the neighborhood of A. Okay, everyone. If this is point A, if this is point A, okay. Uh, see, B can approach from the right hand side. Okay, end point can approach from the right hand side, or it can approach from the left hand side. Okay. So slope can be written as f of a plus h minus f of a upon a plus h minus a, or it can also be written as f of a minus f of a minus h upon a minus of a minus h. In both the cases, I mean, both are actually the slopes of the secant. Okay. Next, existence of derivative. When do we say that the derivative exists at a point? Existence of derivative. When do we say it exists at a point? Okay, pay attention. The derivative of f of x, the derivative of f of x at x equal to a exists, at x equal to a exists if left hand derivative to right hand derivative. Left hand derivative is equal to right hand derivative. Okay. By definition, by definition, what is the right hand derivative? Pay attention. By definition, what is the right hand derivative? Pay attention. RSD will be equal to f dash at a plus, which is equal to limit h tends to 0 plus f of a plus h minus f of a upon h. Okay, this is the right hand derivative. Next, and what is the left hand derivative will be? Left hand derivative will be f dash a minus. This will be equal to limit h tends to 0 minus upon h. Okay. Next, so derivative of f of x exists. So derivative of f of x exists if f dash at a plus, okay, just like when left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, similarly, the function will be derivable if the left hand derivative and the right hand derivative, they both are same, will be equal to f dash at a minus is equal to some finite quantity. Okay, everyone, is equal to some finite quantity. So derivative of f, if left hand derivative is equal to right hand derivative is equal to some finite quantity. Anyone having any doubt, you can ask now. Okay. Next, everyone pay attention. Derivability and continuity. Okay. See what is the relationship between derivability and continuity. I mean, how they go hand in hand and continuity. Pay attention. So if a function is derivable, number one, if a function is derivable, if a function is derivable, it implies that it is continuous. It implies that it is continuous. That it is continuous. Okay. Let us see the proof. Okay. How can we prove that the function is, if the function is derivable, it it is also continuous. Everyone see the proof. Okay. So everyone, uh, f of a plus h minus f of a. Can I write it as f of a plus h minus f of a upon h multiplied by h? Tell me, can I write like this? I have multiplied and divided by h. Now I'm going to take limit. So everyone, limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a. This will be equal to limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a upon h multiplied by h. Tell me, are you people getting? Raktim, Devang, Andrini, Shamita, Abhipsha, tell me, are you people getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, Devang, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shamita,
Yes, sir.
okay. Are you able to understand or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Acha, since f is differentiable, okay, derivable, since f is derivable, this is a finite quantity, right, everyone? This particular term, this whole thing is a finite quantity, right? Tell me, everyone. Finite multiplied by 0, right? What is 0? Finite multiplied by 0, the right hand side will become 0, right, everyone? Tell me. This implies limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a is equal to 0. Now, taking f of a to the right hand side, we'll get limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h will be equal to f of a. Right, tell me, everyone. If limit function at a point A means left hand limit and right hand limit is equal to f of a functional value, okay, can I say that the function is continuous? Tell me. This implies, see everyone, limit s tends to 0, f of a plus h is equal to f of a. Can I say that the function is continuous? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Hence, the function is continuous. Okay. Hence proved. Tell me, anyone having any doubt, you can ask me. Hence, we can say that the function is continuous. Next, for a function f, for a function f, Okay. Differentiability differentiability implies continuity. For a function f, differentiability implies continuity. Okay. Means if the function is differentiable, we say that it is continuous also. Okay. Differentiability. But everyone, non-differentiability, non-differentiability does not implies discontinuity. Okay, everyone? Means if the function is not differentiable, it does not mean that the function is discontinuous also. Okay. It may happen that the function is continuous as well. Pay attention. For example, y equal to mod x. Okay, everyone? Y equal to mod x. Okay. Then can I say y equal to mod x? This will be equal to x when x is greater than or equal to 0. And it will be equal to minus x when x is less than 0. Now see everyone. What is what is y dash? Tell me everyone. Over here, what is f dash x? 1 when x is greater than or equal to 0 and minus 1 when x is less than 0. So can I say everyone f dash at 0 plus right hand derivative is 1 and left hand derivative f dash at 0 minus this is equal to minus 1. So tell me, is the function differentiable? Tell me.
No, sir.
No, sir.
The function is not differentiable. But what do you think? Is the function continuous?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The function is continuous. But see, it is not differentiable. Okay, tell me. Shamita, Aipsha, Raktim, are people getting?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So see everyone, since LSD is not equal to RSD, since LSD is not equal to RSD, this implies f is not derivable at x equal to 0. Okay, next. For y equal to x square, if I talk about y equal to x square, okay, I mean, if I want to find out f dash x, f dash x will be equal to limit x tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. So everyone, what will it give us? This will be equal to x square plus 2hx plus h square minus x square divided by h. You see everyone, x square gets cancelled. And when you substitute h equal to 0 and 1h and 1h gets cancelled. When you substitute h equal to 0, you'll get 2x. Right, everyone, see everyone. When you differentiate x square, what do you get? Tell me everyone.
2x.
2x only. And see, using the derivative, I mean, using this first principle also, we are getting 2x. Tell me, are you people getting? Okay. And so what is f dash at 1? F dash at 1 will be equal to 2. So see, the function is derivable. Okay. Over here, the function is derivable. So I hope you can understand how we are getting the derivative of any function. I mean, how we can get the derivative of any function using the first principle. Just use the definition f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. Next, but if you see f but if you see f of x is equal to mod x, okay, everyone. If you see f of x equal to mod x, then what is f dash at 0? F dash at 0 will be equal to limit h tends to 0 f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 upon h. When you substitute everything, what do you get? This will be equal to mod h by h. So everyone, in this case, f dash at 0 plus, f dash at 0 plus will be equal to 1, and f dash at 0 minus will be equal to minus 1. Okay, everyone. And how will the graph look like around x equal to 0? Around x equal to 0, the graph will look somewhat like this. Okay, this is how the graph will look like around x equal to 0. Okay, and can you see everyone what is the difference between these two graphs, y equal to x square and y equal to mod x? Mod x. What is the difference between these two graphs? You see, around x equal to 0, this curve is smooth, right, everyone? Around x equal to 0, this curve is smooth. But in this case, around x equal to 0, there is a sharp corner. Right, tell me everyone. There is a 90-degree sharp corner. Can you people understand? So write it down. Here there is a sharp corner. Here there is a sharp corner which are not getting in terms of y equal to in case of y equal to x square. Okay. Sharp corner means non-differentiable. Okay, everyone. This is known as geometrical sharp corner at x equal to 0. Geometrical sharp corner at x equal to 0. Okay. So everyone, write the third point. If a function is continuous, if a function is continuous, from the above examples, we have seen that if the function is continuous, it does not means it is differentiable. Okay, it does not imply it is differentiable. It is differentiable. Okay, it may be differentiable, may not be differentiable. Next, number 4. But if a function is discontinuous, if a function is discontinuous, okay, then it is non-differentiable. Then it is non-differentiable. Okay. If a function is discontinuous, then it is non-differentiable. Okay. Like for example, you see, I'll show you an example you'll understand. Okay. See, this is the graph. I'm going to draw a discontinuous function. Okay. This is the graph where the function is discontinuous at x equal to a. Okay. Okay, everyone. At x equal to a, it is discontinuous. Okay. There is a gap between them. So everyone, over here, if I ask you, over here, what is limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a upon h. Basically, I'm talking about, uh, okay, f of a plus h minus f of a upon h. Okay, wait a minute, I'm telling you. H tends to 0. Why? Okay, okay. Over here, limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a. Let us take h tends to 0 minus. F of a plus h minus f of a upon h. Okay. See, numerator is a finite quantity, right, everyone? Tell me. Numerator is non-zero, right? You can see that there is a difference, there is a gap between f of a plus h and f of a. There is a gap. Okay. So numerator is non-zero, denominator is zero. So will the limit exist? Tell me, everyone. Numerator is non-zero, denominator is zero. So will the limit exist?
No, sir.
Yes.
Limit will not exist. Right, Raktim, Devank,
Yes.
Shamita. Are people getting? Limit will not exist. Okay. Becomes non-differentiable. That means discontinuity will definitely imply non-differentiability. Okay. Discontinuity will definitely imply non-differentiability. Okay. Hence f of x is hence f of x is not differentiable. Is non-differentiable. Okay. Also, also, if f of a plus h minus f of a is equal to 0, then f of x is continuous. Is continuous. Okay. So limit will exist. So limit will exist. Okay. So from the above example, so from the above example, okay, from the above example, and y equal to mod of x, we can say, we can say that if a function, that if a function is non-differentiable, is non-differentiable, then it may or may not be continuous. Okay. Tell me, are you people getting? Like, see, over here the function was discontinuous, but in case of y equal to mod of x, it is continuous. So if a function is non-differentiable, then it may or may not be continuous. Tell me. Anyone having any doubt, you can ask me now. Then it may or may not be continuous. May not be continuous. Tell me, anyone having any doubt, you can ask me now. Tell me, Aipsha, Raktim, Shamita, Anjani,
Yes.
Devang. Again, you people are not
Yes, sir.
responding. If you have any doubt, you ask. Okay, so everyone, I think we can do some problems. Let's see. So there was a statement-based problem. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm posting the question. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so everyone, this is the first problem. Okay, I'm giving some other options also. I'm posting some other options also. You have to say which. Okay, so option A, B, C, and D. Solve. Once I've done it, send your answers.
Sir, this is single correct type.
Hmm?
This is single correct type.
Single correct. Yes, Raktim, your answer is correct. On any, your answer is correct. Devang, check your answer again. Shomita and Abhisha, send your answers. Shomita is correct. Abhisha, right answer. So Shomita and Devang, pay attention. Over here, tell me, is the function continuous? What do you think at x equal to 2? Tell me.
Sir, it's
The
discontinuous.
function is continuous. This condition D be correct. Statement 1 is true. Right, Shomita, tell me. f
Yes,
of 2
yes.
plus. What is
Oh,
the
it's
value of at
sir.
f
It
of?
was given in continuous. So discontinuous in statement one. I thought it was continuous. Sorry, sir.
What is f of 2 plus? Devank, you will tell me what is f of 2 plus and
Sir, f of 2 plus will be 1.
f of 2
F of 2
x
plus,
is also 1.
both are 1.
Sir, won't the left hand limit be 1?
Devang, you were supposed to tell me f of 2 plus, right? First of all, you tell me what is f of 2 plus?
So 1.
1. Okay. Shomita, tell me what is f of 2 minus?
Sir, I am also getting 1.
How? How are you getting f of 2 minus as 1?
Sir, I'm sending 1.
Tell me. I mean, how are you getting f of 2 minus as 1? Tell me. How is box of f of 2 minus? Pay attention, Shomita. F of 2 minus will be box of 2 minus of minus 1, right? Plus mod of 2 minus minus 1. Isn't it? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Now, box of 2 minus minus 1 will become box of 1 minus, isn't it? Which is something less than 1, isn't it? Tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is. Oh, wait. What I'm finding 2 minus. Na? So this will be minus 2. Huh? This is 0, okay. Now, what is box of 1 minus? Tell me. Hmm? Tell me. What is box of 1 minus?
Sir, 1.
How it is 1, Shamita?
So 1 minus, so, sorry, sir, 0.
How?
Because, sir, 1 minus means the limit is from the left, so like it will be lesser than 1, the value will be.
Yes, it will be lesser than 1, right? So box of something lesser than 1 will be 0 only,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So finally we'll get 0. So is it continuous at x equal to 2? No. And if it is not continuous at x equal to 2, of course it is not derivable at x equal to 2. Okay. So statement 1 is true and statement 2 is also true. Okay. So options C and D is discarded. Now you have to tell me whether statement 2 is the correct explanation of statement 1 or not. Tell me. Is f of x discontinuous because f of x is non-derivable at x equal to 2? Tell me. Tell me, Shomita, what do you think? Is f of x discontinuous at x equal to 2 because f of x is non-derivable at x equal to 2? Or is it discontinuous for some other reason?
Sir, I think option B will be correct.
Exactly. Right, Devang, are you getting?
Yes, sir,
Option
understood.
B will be the correct answer. Okay. So see, this kind of conceptual question can come. Okay. Next. So note it down, everyone. For this one, raise your hand. Okay, everyone. Note in the previous question. In the previous question, in the previous question, if statement one and statement two were interchanged, then which option would be correct? Raise your hand. Tell me. If statement one and statement two were interchanged, then what would have been? Tell me. Let's see. Many people has raised their hand. Yes, only tell me which option would be correct.
Sir, A.
A. Tell me. Anyone having any doubt, you can ask now. Okay. Next, let us do another question. Question number two. Discuss. Achha, check. You have to just tell me, okay? Question number two. Check. I mean, write it down. Check if the function. Check if the lnx is differentiable at x equal to 1. Is differentiable at x equal to 1 or not. Okay, tell me. Once you've done it, write your answers quickly. Yes, Raktim, Onini, your answers are correct. Others also write your answers quickly. Yes, Devang, right answer. Okay, Obhipsha, right answer. Shomita is left. Shomita is all.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shomita, can you tell me how you got this answer?
Sir, ddx of lnx is 1 by x, and I substituted x equals to 1.
No, not like that. Now we have to check whether it is differentiable or not. First of all, what you need to do is you need to break the function. How? You have to define the function now. How will you define? F of x will be equal to ln x when ln x is greater than 0. Right.
Yes, sir.
It will be equal to minus of ln x when ln x is less than 0. Right. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Acha, if ln x is greater than 0, what is the value of x? Tell me.
Sir,
If ln x is greater than 0, then what is the value of x? Tell me. You must have done this kind of log inequalities, correct?
no, sir.
No. Acha, if ln x equal to 0, what is the value of x?
Sir, I think for ln x greater than 0, it will be like true for all values where x is greater than 1.
Correct, correct. If ln x is greater than 0, then x is greater than e to the power 0. Right.
Yes,
So it will be equal to ln x when x is greater than 1. Right. And it will be equal to minus ln x when x is less than 1. Right. Tell me.
yes, sir.
Actually, greater than or equal to 1. Okay. How will you differentiate? After defining the function, you have to differentiate. Are you getting? So what is f dash x? F dash x will be equal to, tell me,
Sir,
1 by
1
x
by x when x
when
is
x is greater
greater
than or
than
equal to 1.
1, and
And it will be
minus
equal to
1
my.
by x when x is less than 1.
Yes. So what is f dash at 1 plus
1 by
1
1
and f dash at 1 minus
minus 1.
minus 1, right? This is
Yes,
actually method 1. Okay. F dash at 1 minus is minus 1. Okay. Now since f dash at 1 plus is not equal to f dash at 1 minus, we can say it is not differentiable, right? This implies f is not differentiable. Is it clear? Tell me,
yes,
Shwamita.
sir.
Okay. Next, method 2. Method 2, you can use first principle also. Okay. First of all, find out what is f dash at 1. F dash at 1 will be equal to limit h tends to 0, f of 1 plus h minus f of 1 upon h. Right? Tell me, Shamita. So this will be equal to how much? Limit h tends to 0, mod of ln 1 plus h minus ln 1 will be 0 only divided by h. Right? Tell me.
Yes.
Now I have to multiply by mod h, and I have to, in order to convert it into standard form, I have to multiply by mod h and divide by mod h, right? So that it is converted into standard form. Okay, this part will become 1, right? Finally, we are going to get limit h tends to 0 mod h by h, right?
Yes.
This, so over here, f dash at 1 plus, f dash at 1 plus will be equal to limit h tends to 0 plus, this will be equal to 1, and f dash at 1 minus will be equal to minus 1. Again, so this implies f is differentiable at x equal to 1. Right, tell me. Are we not differentiable at x equal to 1? Remember. Okay, like this you have to do it. Next, derivability over an interval. Okay, everyone, derivability over an interval. Over an interval. Pay attention, everyone. F of x is said to be derivable. Okay, number one, f of x is said to be derivable, derivable over an open interval. Over an open interval. Over an open interval, comma b. If it is derivable, if it is at each and every point, at each and every point of the interval a comma b, open open, and f of x is said to be, and number two, f of x is said to be derivable over the closed interval. F is said to be derivable over the closed interval a comma b. Okay, when do we say that it is derivable over the closed interval a comma b? If number one, if part A for the points A and B, for the points A and B, f dash at A plus, f dash at A plus, and f dash f dash at A plus and f dash at B minus exist. Part B, any point, for any point C belonging to A comma B, f dash at C plus, f dash at C plus, and
Sir, can you please scroll a
f
bit
dash
up?
f dash at C minus. Okay, see, it must be left derivable at B, and it must be right derivable at A. Okay, if f of x is derivable over the closed interval A comma B. So it should be right derivable at x equal to a, and should be left derivable at x equal to b. Okay. And there should be a third condition. Wait. Devank, once you're done, tell me.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. F dash at C plus and F dash at C minus exist and are equal. It should exist and it should be equal. They both should be equal to each other. Next, question number 3. Discuss the differentiability discuss the differentiability of f of x equal to x at x equal to 1. Solve everyone. Once you have done it, send your answers. Yes, only right. Should I solve everyone?
Sir,
Yes, Aisha, right answer. Devank also right answer. Okay, only Shamita is left.
Sir, I have sent.
Okay. Shamita, what are you writing? You have to just tell me whether it is differentiable or not.
Yes, sir, it is differentiable.
It is differentiable. Correct, correct, correct. So I'm not solving everyone. Okay, I'm not solving. You people have done it correctly, I guess. Okay, by yourself. Okay, and how will the graph look like? I'll just draw the graph to show you. I mean, how I mean, what is the difference between a differentiable function and a non-differentiable function? See, at zero, at zero plus, this graph will tend to infinity. The graph will look somewhat like this. It will be a smooth curve at x equal to 1. Okay, everyone. It will be a smooth curve at x equal to 1, like this. Tell me, are you people able to understand? Yes or no? This is how the graph will look like. Okay. Is it clear to everyone? How will the graph look like? It will be a smooth curve. See, just by drawing the graph, you cannot tell whether the function is differentiable or not. Okay. Because at first instance, you will think that it might be a pointy graph, but it is not actually a pointy graph. It is a smooth curve because it is differentiable at x equal to 1. Okay, let us check with Desmos. Okay, okay, like this. Are you people able to understand? See, at x equal to 1, it is a smooth curve. Okay, is it clear, Shamita? Raktim, Onini, Devang, Aisha?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ash- See, everyone, how can we find out the derivative of a function using first principle? Okay, so everyone, if f of x equal to ln x, what is f dash x, everyone? I mean, you people remember, right? What is f dash x?
1 by
1 by x. See, everyone, f dash x will be equal to limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x upon h, which is equal to limit h tends to 0, ln x plus h minus ln x upon h. This will be equal to limit h tends to 0, ln x plus h by x upon h. Okay. Next, this will equal to limit h tends to 0, ln 1 plus x by h, 1 plus h by x. Okay. So in order to convert it into standard form, everyone, by what we should divide? You people remember there was a standard form with ln? Tell me, how to convert it into a standard form? Tell me. Hello. Tell me. You people remember? There was a standard form with ln also. Limit h tends to 0, ln 1 plus x by? Nobody remembers. X. Right. What was the limit? Tell me. Hello. Raktim, Devang, Onini, Aipsha. Tell me.
So one.
1, right? Don't forget. So we have to divide it by x, right? Divide it by x and then multiply it by x. So see, this limit will turn into 1. Right, Aipsha, do you remember? We have done this in limits.
Yes, sir.
So this will be equal to 1 by x. Right, Shwamita, are you getting? Or should I explain?
Yes.
So this is known as derivative by first principle. This is known as derivative by first principle. First principle. Okay. So let us do some more problems. Question number 4. Discuss the differentiability of. Discuss the differentiability of f of x equal to e to the power minus mod of x at x equal to 0. Solve. Okay, Raktim, check your answer again. Yes, Devank, right answer. Onini, right answer. Avipsha and Shamita, should I solve?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shomita, right answer. Yes, Raktim, right answer. Okay, so Aisha, pay attention. Over here, first of all, you define the function. Okay, Aisha, can I say that f of x is equal to e to the power minus x when x is greater than or equal to 0? And it will be equal to e to the power minus x when x is less than 0. Tell me, are you getting Shomita? I mean,
Yes, sir.
Aisha? Yes. So Aisha, over here, I can do it with differentiation also, without differentiation also. So let us say what is f dash at x. F dash x at x will be equal to minus e to the power minus x when x is greater than or equal to 0, and it will be equal to e to the power x when x is less than 0. Right. So what is f dash at 0 plus? F dash at 0 plus will be equal to minus 1, and f dash at 0 minus will be equal to 1. Right. Now, since LSD is not equal to RSD, since left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative, okay, this implies f is not differentiable. Right, tell me. Are you getting,
Yes, sir.
Aisha? So, Aisha, let us also draw the graph of this function, okay? How will the graph look like? See, Aisha, whatever graph I have to draw on the right hand side. See, this is e to the power minus mod x graph. Can I say that the function is even? Tell me, Aisha. Can I say that the function is even?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shamita, Rakhi, are people getting the function is even? Devang. So whatever graph I
Yes, sir.
draw on the right hand side, same graph I'll have to draw on the left hand side also. Also. So for x greater than or equal to 0, this is the graph of e to the power minus x. Do people remember the graph of e to the power minus x? It looks somewhat like this. This is how the graph of e to the power minus x looks like. So let us draw. For x greater than or equal to 0. At x equal to 0, you are going to get 1. This is how the graph is going to look like for x greater than or equal to 0. Okay. And same graph, you have to draw it on the left hand side. Same graph. Then tell me, is it clear? Now, after looking at the graph, can anyone tell me what is the range of this function? Raise your hand. Tell me. Raise your hand. Tell me. What is the range of this function? Should be able to say. Yes, Raktim, tell me.
So 0 to 1.
0 to 1, what? Bracket?
So 0 and 1 so 0 is not included but 1 is included.
Correct, correct. Right. Oipsha, Shomita, did you people understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. Next, everyone, if you people remember, I have done this so many times. Fg whole dash means if I differentiate f into g. What is this, everyone? It is f dash g plus fg dash. Right, everyone? Tell me. I have done this in the, I have used this a lot of times, UV rule. You must have also, you people must have also used this UV rule a lot of times in school and everywhere else. Okay. Now let us see the proof. Okay. What you do is you take capital H is equal to f into g. So everyone, what is h dash? H dash will be equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h into g of x plus h minus f of x into g of x. Okay, divided by h. Now I have to take something common. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add and subtract some terms. Can I write it as f of x plus h into g of x plus h minus? g of x plus h into f of x, or you can write it as f of x plus h into g of x plus f of x plus h into g of x. Are people getting? I have and f of x plus h into g of x minus f of x into g of x divided by h. Tell me, Onrini, Raktim, Devank, are the people getting? Shaumita, are you getting? Aisha, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, between the first two terms, I can take f of x plus h common. If you take f of x plus h common, within brackets, you are going to get g of x plus h minus g of x upon h plus next two terms, I can take g of x common. Within brackets, you are going to get f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. Okay. Now, since f and g both are derivable, what is this when you substitute h equal to 0? This is nothing but g dash x. So when you substitute h equal to 0, what are you going to get? You are going to get f of x into g dash x plus g of x into f dash x. Hence proved. Tell me. This is the proof of product rule. Similarly, using similar kind of arguments and manipulation, you can use the JEE rule also. Okay. Next. Also, if you people remember chain rule, right everyone, chain rule. I'm going to prove chain rule also. If h of x, if h of x is equal to f of g of x, then do you people remember what is h dash x? Everyone remembers what is h dash x? Tell me, anyone, raise your hand. What is h dash x? Let me see who is raising the hand. Yes, yes. For this one, Oipsha, tell me.
Sir, f of g of x plus h minus f of g of x by h.
No, no. Don't tell me the first principle. Like directly, if you differentiate, what do you get? Tell me. When you differentiate, forget about the first principle. Tell me.
Sir,
Remember,
then f dash g of x
f dash g of x
into g of x.
into g of into g dash x. No? Right. F dash g of x into g dash x. Right.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let us see the proof. Okay. Let us see the proof. Okay. So everyone, what is h dash x? H dash x will be equal to limit h tends to 0. F of g of x plus h minus g of x plus h divided by, oh, wait a minute, minus f of g of x divided by g of x plus h, sorry, divided by h. Okay, everyone. Okay, so everyone, do you people remember? I mean, what is f dash g of x? If I write f dash g of x is nothing but f of g of x plus h, f of g of x plus h minus f of g of x divided by will be equal to limit h tends to 0 divided by. Do you people remember? I mean, what is f dash x? F dash theta. Pay attention, everyone. This is very important. This is an important step. F dash theta is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of theta plus h minus f of theta divided by theta plus h minus theta, right? We have to subtract the arguments in the denominator, right? Tell me, everyone. Shomita, are you getting? We have to subtract that arguments in the denominator, right? Theta plus h minus theta. So basically, f dash g of x will be equal to f of g of x plus h divided by g of x plus h minus g of x. Right? Only Raktim, Devang, Aipsha, are you people getting? Okay.
Yes.
So over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide and multiply by g of x plus h minus g of x. So this will become limit h tends to 0 f of g of x plus h minus f of g of x divided by g of x plus h minus g of x multiplied by g of x plus h minus g of x. Okay. So see, I have divided and multiplied by g of x plus h divided minus g of x divided by h. This will become f dash g of x and the other one will become g dash x. Hence proved. Tell me, is it clear to everyone? Tell me, Abhisha, Onini, Raktim, Devang,
So,
Shomita, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Let us do another one. Question number 5. Question number 5, everyone. Find LHT and RHT of the following functions. LHT and RHT of the following functions. Number 1, f of x equal to mod of x minus 1 at x equal to 1. Number 2, f of x equal to mod of x cube at x equal to 0. Quickly solve, everyone. Yes, only first part is correct. Others also solve quickly at the end. Part 2 is correct. Only Avisha, both your answers are correct.
Sir, I didn't set what to.
Oh, then who sent? Wait. Acha, Devang, both your answers are correct. Okay. Shwamita, both your answers are correct. Yes, Raktim, both your answers are correct. So I think only Ondini is left for the second part. First part,
Sir,
yes, it
same.
is correct. So I'm not solving everyone over here. I'm just writing down the answer. F dash at 1 plus will be equal to 1 and f dash at 1 minus will be equal to minus 1. F dash at 0 plus will be equal to 0 will be equal to f dash at 0 minus. Okay. Next question number 6. F of x equal to sine x square by x for x not equal to 0 and equal to 0 when x is equal to 0. Find equation of tangent and normal. Tangent and normal at x equal to 0 if they exist. Solve. Okay, so everyone pay attention. F of x equal to sine x square by x. Okay, we need to find out the equation of tangent and normal. Okay, everyone. So in order to find out the equation of a straight line, a tangent is a straight line only. In order to find out the equation of tangent, what do we need? We need the slope, right? So everyone, what is f dash x? F dash x will be equal to limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. Right, tell me. This will be equal to what? And we need to find out f dash at 0, right? This implies f dash at 0 will be equal to limit h tends to 0, f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 upon h. F of 0 is 0 only, and f of h is equal to sine h square upon h. So this will be equal to sine h square upon h divided by h. Okay. Now tell me everyone, what is sine h square by h square as limit h tends to 0? What is sine h square by h square?
1.
1. So I've got the slope at x equal to 0. So what is the equation of tangent? I have got the slope at x equal to 0, and at x equal to 0, what is the value of y? Tell me everyone, what is the value of y at x equal to 0? It is
0.
0 only. So what is the equation of tangent? Equation of tangent is
So y equal to x.
y equal to x. Right, tell me. Devang, is it clear? Devang, Shamita, Andrini, Abhiksha, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Implies
Yes,
y
please.
equal to x. Okay. And
Yes.
what is the equation of normal? Equation of
So
normal is
y equal to minus x.
y equal to minus x. Okay, I hope it is clear to everyone. Acha, note the product rule of and product rule f multiplied by g and quotient rule f divided by g only valid. I mean, is only valid when both f and g are when both f and g are differentiable functions. Differentiable functions. So in the above question, so in the above question, in the above question, should we apply quotient rule? Tell me everyone. In the above question, sin x square by x, should we apply quotient rule? Tell me. At x equals 0. No. In the above question, we should not apply. We should not apply quotient rule in sin x square by x. Are you getting Aisha, Onini, Devang, Raktim, Shamita? Are people getting?
Yes.
Okay. Let us do another one. Question number 7. Discuss the differentiability of discuss the differentiability of number 1, y equal to mod sin x. Number 2, y is equal to x mod x at x equal to 0. Number 3, y is equal to x into mod of x minus 1 at x equal to 1. Number 4, y is equal to x minus 1 into mod of x minus 1 at x equal to 1. Keep solving, everyone. Tell me.
Sir, the first part is for all x belonging to R.
I mean, you have to tell me whether it is differentiable for all real, and if it is not differentiable, then at which point it is not differentiable.
Okay, sir.
Tell me, should I start? First one.
So I'm sending all at once.
Hmm. Correcting, there will be some more points. Only you have to mention at what points.
Okay, sir.
So part 2 is not correct. Part 3 is also not correct. Part 4 is also not correct. Okay, first of all, define the function on any and then see whether it is differentiable or not.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Shomita, your answer is correct, but write down the values of x for which it is. Okay. Are you getting Shomita? Write down the values of x. Yes.
So whether
Active,
differential.
whether the see if it is differentiable, you write down it is differentiable. If it is not differentiable, write down those values of x where it is not differentiable.
Sir, where
Okay.
sin x equals to 0, I wrote like it
So
is.
you have to simplify it, right?
Oh, okay, sir.
Next. Yes, Avisha, if it is not differentiable, you have to write down at which points it is not differentiable. Okay. Yes, Devang, part one is correct. Devang, part two is also correct. Shamita, part two is correct. Onani, part one is correct. So who is left for part one? Part one, everyone write down the points. Okay. Yes, Shamita, right answer. Aisha, part one is correct. Aisha, part two is correct. Shamita, you didn't simplify part one. Pay attention. Hello, Shamita.
Let me.
Shamita. So it is not differentiable when sin x is equal to 0, right? Whenever sin x equal to 0, what is the value of x? Tell me, Shamita.
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, n
N pi,
pi.
right?
Yes,
So
sir.
x will be equal to n pi for all n belongs to integers. Okay. Acha, Devank, rectify. Okay, it should be n belongs to integers. Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. So y is not differentiable. Not differentiable at x equal to n pi. Next, part 2, y equal to x into mod of x. Okay. So x into mod of x at x equal to 0, it is not differentiable. Sorry, differentiable. Right, you people got differentiable. Next, part 3. Part 3 should I solve? Who is left with part 3? Yes, Aibsha, should I solve part 3?
Sir, I'm sending it.
Aibsha, Onini, Devang, should I solve part 3? Raktim,
So sending.
send quickly.
So I've sent part 3, sir.
Shamita, yes, okay. Shamita, check part 4. Yes, only part 3 is correct. Devang, part 3 is correct. Aipsha, part 3 is correct. So part 3 is not differentiable. Who is left with part 4? Who is left with part 4? Yes, only part 4 is correct. Okay. Aipsha and Aipsha, Raktim, and Devang, pay attention. Part 4. So first of all, you define the function, okay, everyone? Then I say that f of x will be equal to x minus 1 into x minus 1 for x greater than or equal to 1. It will be equal to x minus 1 into 1 minus x when x is less than 1. Okay, so what is f dash x? F dash x will be equal to 2 into x minus 1 when x is greater than or equal to 1. It will be equal to minus of 2 into x minus 1 for x is less than 1. Right, tell me, are you getting? Aipsha, Devang,
Yes, sir.
Shomita, and
Yes.
Raktim, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So Raktim, tell me what is f dash at 1 plus in this case? Tell me, Raktim.
Sir, can you call up, sir?
Yes. Raktim, if you have a doubt, tell me. I'll explain.
Sir, 0.
0. And Shomita, tell me what is f dash at 1 minus? Hello, Shomita. Hello, Shomita, are you there? Am I audible? She's not responding. Asha, tell me. Aipsha, tell me what is f dash at 1 minus?
So 0.
0 only, right? So see, since since f dash at 1 plus is equal to f dash at 1 minus, I can say that the function is differentiable. Since f dash at 1 plus is equal to f dash at 1 minus, this implies the function is f is differentiable. F is differentiable. Okay. Acha, see everyone. When you notice the last three questions, 2, 3, and 4, when you notice the last three questions, you see x into mod of x. See the pattern. X into mod of x at x equal to 0 becomes differentiable. X into mod of x minus 1 is not differentiable at x equal to 1. Okay. But x minus 1 into mod of x minus 1 is differentiable at x equal to 1. So see the pattern, everyone. A differentiable function multiplied to a non-differentiable function at that point will become differentiable if the differentiable function is equal to 0. Are you getting at that point? Tell me, are you people able to understand
Yes, sir.
the pattern? A differentiable function multiplied to a non-differentiable function at a point becomes differentiable if the differentiable function becomes 0, right? At that point. Okay. So can I say everyone that y equal to x minus 2 into mod of x minus 2? This is differentiable at what point? Tell me everyone. It is differentiable at x equal to, tell me,
So 2.
2. Understood everyone? The pattern. So write it down. Note from the above question. From the above question, okay, from the above question, we see that x into mod of x minus 1, we see that x into mod of x minus 1 is not differentiable at x equal to 1, is not differentiable at x equal to 1. But x minus 1 into mod of x minus 1 is differentiable at x equal to 1, is differentiable at x equal to 1. Hence, if a non-differentiable function, hence, if a non-differentiable function, a non-differentiable function is multiplied to a differentiable function, is multiplied to a differentiable function, is multiplied to a differentiable function. Okay, f of x such that such that f of x is equal to 0 at a point, at a point, then the resultant function, then the resultant function becomes differentiable at that point, becomes differentiable at that point. Are you people getting? Yes or no? Otherwise, the function is not differentiable. Otherwise, the function is not differentiable. It's not differentiable when f of x is not equal to 0. And f of x is not equal to 0 at that point. Okay. Next, everyone, let us do another problem. Question number 8. If f of x equal to, if f of x equal to ax square plus 1 when x is less than or equal to 1, and it is x square plus ax plus b when x is greater than 1. Find a and b, find a and b if f is differentiable at x equal to 1. If is differentiable at x equal to 1. Solve, everyone, quickly. Yes, tell me, should I solve? Okay, see everyone.
So 1 minute.
Quickly solve. These kind of questions are easy only. Yes, Raktim, your answer is correct. Shamita, check your answer again. Only right answer. Okay, Abhipsha, Devang, Shamita, pay attention. Okay, Abhipsha is sent. Let me see. Yes, Abhipsha, right answer. Okay, Devang and Shamita, pay attention. So over here, whenever it is written, whenever, whenever it is written that the function is differentiable at x equal to 1. Since f is differentiable at x equal to 1, differentiable at x equal to 1, can I say that f is also continuous? F is also continuous at
Yes.
x equal to 1. Okay, Shamita, are you getting? So this implies f1 minus must be
Yes.
equal to f of 1 plus. Now what is f of 1 minus? F of 1 minus will be equal to a plus 1, and f of 1 plus will be equal to 1 plus a plus b. So a plus 1 gets cancelled from both sides, b will be equal to 0. Right. Now this is the condition of continuity that we have applied. Now we have to apply the condition of differentiability. Let us differentiate. F dash x will be equal to 2ax when x is greater than or equal to 1. Sorry, when x is less than or equal to 1, and it will be equal to 2x plus a when x is less than 1. Okay, now you apply. So what is f dash at 1 plus must be equal to f dash at 1 minus. This implies 2a must be equal to 2 plus a. This implies a is equal to 2. Done. So a will be equal to 2, b will be equal to 0. Next, by graph or otherwise, question number 9. By graph or otherwise, check if the following functions, if the following functions are differentiable or not. Are differentiable or not. Okay. If the function is differentiable, you just write down it is differentiable. And if it is not differentiable, you write down at which points they are not differentiable. Okay. Part 1. Sine of mod of x. Number 2. Cos inverse cos x. Number 3. Cos of maximum of sin x comma cos x. Max function, I have discussed it before also. You people should remember. Part 4, maximum of mod x, comma x square. Part 5, minimum of 2x minus 1, comma x square. Part 6, minimum of tan x, comma cot x. Part 7, f of x equal to square root of mod x. Okay, let me see which ones you people have done it. Should I start? Tell me everyone. Or people are solving. Okay, let me start with sine of mod x. Do you people remember sine of mod x? Solve quickly, everyone. Again, Raktim, what did I say in the beginning? If you are writing it is not differentiable, you have to write at which point it is not differentiable. Quickly solve, everyone. These are all easy. Quickly send.
Sir, can I send them all together?
Send. Yes, Raktim, part 1 is correct. Shomita, keep solving. Only part 1 is correct. Aipsha, part 1 is correct. And Aipsha, part 2 is also correct. Shomita, point is not correct. It is sine of mod of x now. How will the graph look like? Part 2 is correct. See, Shomita, part 1.
So the graph will be the negative portion will reflect upward, creating a V-shaped graph.
No, I mean part one, it will not be a V-shaped graph. Part one, see, it is an even function, right? Tell me, Shamita.
Yes.
Okay, so can I say that f of x equal to sine x when x is greater than or equal to 0? So whatever graph you draw on the right hand side, same graph you draw on the left hand side. Okay, Shamita.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Are you able to see a sharp corner anywhere?
No, sir.
Currently, you cannot see, but very soon you will be able to see. See, this is what I'm drawing on the right hand side. Then
Yes, sir.
next, same graph, its mirror image. I have to draw it on the left hand side like this. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
This we have done it in functions also. Now, Shamita, are you able to see any sharp corner anywhere?
Uh, no, sir.
Not yet.
Sir, origin part, like where left hand side and right hand side are.
Exactly. At the origin, right? You want me to
Yes.
show it mathematically also? Tell me.
No, sir, I understood it.
Understood. So it is not differentiable at x equals 0. Remember the graphs, or at least remember how to draw it.
Okay, sir.
At x equals 0. Solve everyone. Okay. Okay, but Shamita, check part 3, part 4. Differentiable. Can you explain?
Sir, I made a mistake. I understand.
Okay, hello, Devang, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Devang, can you explain how right-hand derivative is becoming 2 pi minus x?
Sir, if we substitute the value of pi here for pi to 2 pi range, for x belonging to pi to 2 pi, f of x should be equals to 2 pi minus x.
But that is happening only between pi to 2 pi, right? So why did you write x equal to n pi?
So because for any for any integer multiple of pi, the function has is the function graph is having the sharp curves.
That you have to show, right?
So,
Graphically.
but any method, we can use derivation also, right? Like
Yes,
left hand
but
derivative.
write down the interval property, na? Wait, I'll show you by both the methods. Pay attention. See, Devang. First of all, I'm doing it by your method, okay? So f of x equal to cos inverse cos of x. Okay, cos inverse cos of x. This will be equal to, okay, if you remember the graph, okay, it will be equal to y equal to x from 0 to pi, right? So from 2 and pi,
Yes, sir.
so it will be equal to y equal to x minus n. Let us write it as x minus n only. X minus not n. How is the x minus pi? Wait, let me see. X minus 0, then pi minus x, then x minus 2 pi. So x minus 2 pi, x minus 2 and pi, when, wait, let me see. This is how the graph used to look like, right? If you remember, cos inverse cos
Yes, sir.
x. 0 to pi, then it is 2 pi to 3 pi, 3 pi to 4 pi. Okay. So it will be equal to x minus 2 pi when x belongs to 2n pi, close 2n pi to 2n plus 1 whole pi, right? And it will be equal to 2n pi minus x, 2n pi minus x when x belongs to 2n plus 1 whole pi, comma 2n pi, 2n plus 1 whole pi, 2n minus 1 whole pi, comma 2n pi. Right, tell me, are you getting the Devang?
Yes, sir.
Because the equation of this branch is y equal to x, the equation of this branch is 2 pi minus x. The equation of this branch is x minus 2 pi and so on and so forth. Right, tell me. Wait, I'm
Yes.
I'm making a mistake, I guess. I think it is correct only. No, it's correct. Have you understood? Now you differentiate. Now you write f dash x will be equal to 1 and then f dash x will be equal to minus 1. Okay, so LSD and RSD does not exist at x equal to n pi. Are you getting? But the thing is, Devang, by graph, it is quite evident that the function is not differentiable at x equal to n pi. So don't need to do, I mean, don't need to use so much of brain over here. Okay, this whole calculation was not required if you just draw the graph. Are you getting?
Yes, I
So
understand.
f of x is not differentiable at x equal to n pi. Tell me, Shwamita. Acha, Shwamita, you have done it. Tell me, Abhipsha also has done it. Okay. Okay, Shwamita, right? 3, 4, what happened? 3, 4, how did you get this? Okay. Okay, Shwamita, check part 5. Points are not correct. Shwamita, check your answer again for part 5.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Raktim, part 3 is correct. Raktim, part 4 is also correct. Ipsha, are you solving?
Yes, sir.
Send quickly. So, Ondini, simplify this.
So which one?
Means you just wrote,
So part 3.
yes, part 3. You have to write on the values of x, no?
Okay, okay. So the other answers are the correct.
Other answers, wait, let me check. Okay, Ondini, the points you are writing, you are missing out on some points. Part 2 is correct. Devang, part 3 is correct. Devang, again, you are putting so much of effort. Just draw the graph. You are having difficulties in drawing the graph. Tell me.
So actually, I couldn't recall the graph of
Graph
max
of sin
function.
x.
Graph of sin x I can recall, but graph of max function I don't
Okay, I'll
remember.
draw it. Wait. Only the maximum of the output it will return. Yes, Oipsha, part 4 is correct. Pay attention. So, Devang, since you have forgotten, pay attention. Devang, Shomita, pay attention. Maximum of sin x cos x, right? How will the graph of sin x look like? This is the graph of sin x, no? Tell me, are you getting Devang? This is the graph of
Yes,
sin
sir.
x. Okay, this is the graph of sin x, and this is the graph of cos x. Like, oh, wait, this is the graph of cos x. Where are they intersecting? See, this is the graph of cos x. So the max function, I'm telling you, max function will give us the maximum output, only the upper layer of the graph. Are you getting? That is this part, only the upper layer of the graph. Tell me, are you able to visualize?
Yes, sir.
Shomita, are you able to visualize? Shomita,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay. That means wherever sin x and cos x are intersecting, okay, that is where the function becomes non-differentiable, right? Tell me, points at these points. Tell me, are you getting Devang, Shomita,
Hmm.
Abhiksha? Okay. So you have to actually solve the equation sin x equal to cos x. So if sin x equal to cos x, what is the value of x? That means tan x equal to 1. This implies x equal to, tell me. Yes. Shomita, your answer is correct. Only your answer is correct. And both 3 and 4. Tell me, Devang, tell me what is the value of x if tan x equal to 1?
Sir, pi by 4
Only pi by 4.
and 5 pi by 4.
Only 5 and pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4. Only these two are the
Sorry,
values.
sir. N pi plus pi by 4.
And pi plus pi by 4, no? Right. So Ipsha, is it clear? For n belongs to integers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you just solve it graphically, you don't have to put so much effort. Next, quickly solve 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 is very easy. Mod x and x square. Quickly solve. So who all have done mod x and x square? Or Ipsha is done. Ondini has done it. And Raktim has done it. So Devang and Shomita, should I solve for part 4? Acha, part 4, Shomita is given. Shomita, part 4 is correct. Shomita, part 5 is also correct. Shomita, there is a slight mistake in part 6. Part 7 is correct. Also, Shomita, how did you solve all of them? Like, what did you do? I mean,
So for like part 5, I first like 2x minus 1 equals to, I did x square, and so like I found out the possible points and then I compared with the derivatives.
Compared with the derivatives.
Like say derivative of 2x minus 1 is 2, and a derivative of x square it is 2x. So at x equal to 1 we can say that 2x is 2, so both the
Okay.
derivatives are
Okay.
equal.
Uh, so, Raktim, there will be some more points in part 6. Okay, Devang, part 4. Yes, part 4 is correct. So, in part 4, everyone, part 4, if you just draw the graph, you will find that this is the graph of mod x. Okay, this is the graph of mod x. And this is the graph of y equal to x square. So, at 3 points, they are intersecting. Okay, everyone? At 3 points, they are intersecting. So, f of x is not differentiable at these 3 points. Okay, that is at x equal to 0, comma, plus minus 1. Okay, part 5 I'm solving. Pay attention. X square and 2x minus 1.
So I've said part 5.
Okay, let me see. Yes, you are correct, but the graph is not correct.
Ah, yes, I did it without using the graph.
Yes. Yes. Uh, Aisha, your answer is correct. So only Devang is left. Devang, should I solve part 5?
Start
Okay,
doing.
Devang, quickly solve Devang.
Sir, is it differentiable for all real numbers?
Why?
Because y equals 2x minus 1 is coming like a tangent line.
Hmm. It's a tangent line.
And y equals to x squared is a parabola. So since x squared is always greater than equals to 2x minus 1, therefore um,
Yes.
minimum minimum should be on 2x minus 1 only. So it should be for all real numbers.
Yes, you are correct only. It becomes differentiable. Okay. This is the graph of, I mean, this is the straight line y equal to 2x minus. It becomes differentiable. Okay. Solve part 6 and 7. Differentiable. Solve part 6 and 7. Part 6 is 10x cot x. Yes, Raktim, part 7 is correct. Yes, part 6 is also correct, Raktim. There will be some more points only for part 6. And part 6, Shomita, there will be some more points. Okay, pay attention. For part 6, first of all, you see, for part 6, okay, for part 6, tan x comma cot x. Okay, tan x comma cot x. Okay, you can understand that it becomes non-differentiable, not differentiable at tan x equal to cot x. This implies this will be equal to n pi plus pi by 4. Okay, this will be equal to n pi plus pi by 4. Also, you see, we have to find out minimum, right? Okay. I think only n pi plus pi by 4. Correct. Okay, so those who have written n pi plus pi by 4, they are correct only. Next, last one should I solve? Tell me. F of x equal to root over mod x.
Self-centered.
Yes, Aipsha, your answer is correct. Only your answer is correct. Root over mod x, everyone, is actually an even function, right? So whatever graph you draw on the right hand side, same graph you draw on the left hand side, right? This is the graph of root over x, same graph you draw on the left hand side. So see, there is a sharp corner at x equal to 0. Okay, so see, this function becomes non-differentiable, not differentiable at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0. Tell me, is it clear? Devang, Shamita, Ani, Raktim, Oipsha,
Yes.
tell me. So till now, anyone having any doubt? Non-differentiability means there is a sharp corner or discontinuity. Tell me, Anjani, Raktim, Devang, Oipsha, anyone having any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, okay, so I think everyone, we can keep it till now. Next time. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you,
night,
sir.
everyone.